Hi there. Hey, Raul, you're first. Thanks for coming. We'll give it a couple minutes. Let people slide on in here. I hopefully will have some fun today. I'm hoping. Does it look and sound okay, Raul? Give me some feedback. If you're watching on YouTube, scrub forward until you see something start happening. I'm going to do my Inktober. It's drawn, obviously. Just got to ink it. And I know there's a lag. So, okay. Everything looks okay? Very good. Very good. Yep, I'm going to do some Pantone cards today and this, and we'll see how long it takes. So, why don't you enable the super chat? I just haven't, Raul. I got rid of PayPal for one thing, and I just don't. I don't know. You want to give me money? Well, I appreciate it. I really do. Hey, Terry. Hi, Christine. Hi, Ashley. Hey, Bossy Butt. Man, that jumped. Hi, Linda Rance. Hi, Tim. Hi, Alyssa. Loving your art, Alyssa. Hi, Amlair. Christine. So, yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun today. I have some happy mail to show from my spirit animal, which is, you all know her as Denise, Dee Dee's daughter. I just call her my spirit animal because I want to be like her when I grow up, which doesn't look too promising right now, is all I got to say. That whole growing up thing, yeah, for real. So I could show you guys. Most of you probably follow me on Instagram. I could show you the Inktobers I've already done. And I have to give Christopher credit for Stinktober, which I find hilarious. Yep, there's my list. Julie Topaz told me I need to add a butter dish. Butter, but so I will be doing that. Let's see, that's one. Oh, two is here. That was day 3 that I forgot to post. Thank you, Kitty Jen, for pointing that out so I could get it corrected. I don't know what got into me. Need a baby bottle. This may be my favorite so far. I did like the eggs. And then people commented on IG about the little eggs being cracked and stuff like that. So that was really fun. I think I did good on the paint bucket too. Like the paintbrush, I like the paintbrush. Just, I tend to grade my own work. It's yours so far. What's yours so far? You love them all. Thank you, Devin. Hi, Barbara Clark. And then the little chess man. This one I got really carried away with the splatterage, but that's okay. And then this one I just posted a little while ago, the toast. And when I was drawing this, I thought, you know what? Of course, the butt's down here, as you can see. The toast breads kind of look like butts too, don't they? The eggs is your fave, so yeah. You didn't get a notice? Hi, Dee Dee. So yeah, got a little toast. You know, I was thinking this weekend, I think toast is my favorite food. I make toast almost every day. Hi, Chris. Lurking before going to classes. Good on you. So that's where we're at. And then I've got a couple drawn ahead because I've got company coming. But I thought I would go ahead and ink today's because I don't have day 9 done yet. The toast is the best. It is. Toast, there's nothing wrong with toast. You can do everything with toast. So, hi, Joelle. Hope I haven't missed anybody. Hey, Dorothy. You missed a giveaway at Dee Dee's this morning, Dorothy. Just thought I'd rub that in since you win all the time. So, Let me show you guys. I'm going to set that aside for just a minute. My spirit animal had her mother send me. No, she really did. She had Dee Dee mail it to me. A card. And look what it is. XO Denise. But it is. Thanks, Brenda. She sent me snarky stickers. Being a functional adult every day seems a bit excessive, and I have to agree with that. Kicking ass for the working class. I'm sarcastic because punching people is frowned upon. And a little smooch. Back at you, Denise. Even duct tape can't fix stupid, but it can muffle the sound. I'm actually not funny. I'm just really mean, and people think I'm joking. This probably couldn't be more me if it tried. I'm not qualified to diagnose you, but I do have some theories. I could say that to everybody I know. I love this one, the little baby crying. Certified badass electrician. I'm currently unsupervised. I know, it freaks me out too, but the possibilities are endless. Lack of planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my part. Look away while I fix this. I might be saying that during the stream today. Labor rate, subject to change according to customers' attitude. In my case, it's labor rate subject to change according to how much Robert Vaughn helps us. I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in a sarcastic comment? Being a functional, okay, this is a repeat, being functional adult. She was really smart to send me 2 of this. Warning, this is a no whining zone. I should have that one just down here on the corner of the screen all the time. No, you're right. Let's do it the dumbest way possible because it's easier for you. I'm not arguing. I'm simply explaining why I'm right. My dad got me a t-shirt once. For the sake of expediency, let's just assume I'm right. I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you understand. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I love that one. That's one of my favorite sayings. Me, sarcastic, never. My level of sarcasm is to a point where I don't even know if I'm kidding anymore. Denise, those are so perfect. Thank you very, very much. I'll have your mom give you a big fat hug next time she sees you, okay? That's what we're going to do. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. And then in addition to the Stinktober drawings out of the Butts on Things book, I've been doing the Zentangle people. It was on Instagram, put out a list of different tangles for the whole month. And so I looked it over and decided I was going to do it. There's the list. And there were a ton of them that I had never seen before. Just mean and people think I'm joking is my favorite one. Yeah, exactly. Right, Brenda? Hi, Brenda, or Wendy, by the way. Thanks, Dee Dee. Anyway, so I've been doing the Inktober. And so many of these were new to me that I've caught up and made cards for up till today. And then one of them I can't even find, which is very annoying to me. This one I had drawn before. This one I had not, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. This one I liked a lot. I did one similar to that, but not that exact one. So, and these you can get done really quickly. So I'm up to the 10th on these. So I'm going to try and catch up 2 more, and then I'm at least caught up until company gets here. Right? So you can get them caught up really quick, Devin. So That's the list you're doing, Barbara Clark. There's some really good ones. I mean, I have to say, I'm glad I decided to go ahead and do them because there were so many that I hadn't seen. And so I just added to my collection a Zentangle collab with Jasper and Terry. Yeah, I saw you doing that, Raul. I know this month I have no time. I mean, if I can keep this house running and do a Inktober and a Zentangle every day, I feel like I'm killing the world, right? So all I was going to do was ink this one. He's really cute. I love him very much. And all of you have seen the book that I'm working out of called Butts on Things. Devin made me do it. It's all Devin's fault. So yeah, if I've offended anybody, call Devin. How about that? So, and I've flipped through this. If anybody wants me to flip, I will, but I've flipped through it before. There's tons of them in here. I could do Inktober this year and next year with all the drawings that are in there. So now I have to decide what pen to use. But before I do that, I got to take this sweater off. You guys, it's been so cool here. It is definitely fall in Oklahoma now. And I know if you're north of here, you're probably cold. But it's been cool here. And I'm loving it. No air conditioning, no heater, just suffering. I think that was all I had to show. And I did get all the zines swapped out. I'll show you my little bucket of zines. I haven't put them in the box yet. Here's the little bucket of zines. Look at all these. Because I get to keep one of everybody's, right? Look at how many zines how many people participated. And a lot signed up but then didn't participate, which was fine too. But that's a lot, right? And because of the math and the way it worked out, I was able to send everybody at least 10 back. And then when I did all that, I had like a handful left. So I just randomly stuck them in envelopes. I thought, well, I could return them back to the artist. And that was my original idea. Oh, I'll just return any extras. And I thought, no, I think I'll just go ahead and give them out. So some of you are going to get bonuses. So, yeah. Oh, talking about how to grow your channel quickly. Hi, Linda Green. Thank you, Barbara Clark. Yeah, I haven't figured out shorts. I would show little quick clips of Robert in his shorts. Everybody did. They did, Terry. They're all so good. And the reason I haven't put them away in their box was because I wanted to go through and look at them one more time really thoroughly. So, yeah. So the zine swap is over and we're on to bigger and better things. And I'm not sure that, I can absolutely say that I'm pretty sure I won't be hosting anything during the holidays. It's just too busy a time of year. You've done a few shorts. They don't get a lot of views, huh? I think if you just get one or two shorts, like, and this is what I've observed on IG. If you get one or two shorts that get a lot of views, IG starts promoting them and will stick them in. And I've been getting a lot of stuff on IG that I have zero interest in, absolutely zero. And it's not as user-friendly where I can give feedback. I can block people, but I can't say like I'm not interested in this so that they could kind of police it for me. So, yeah. Me too, Barbara. Is anybody even talking about it that you've heard? I haven't been attending many streams, so I don't know if anybody, is even really talking about it much. But if you hear anything, let me know. Shorts on YouTube. Well, you could do it on either. So because there's so much in this drawing, I think I wanted thinner lines. So rather than use the Uniball eye, I'm going to use the Sharpie S gel pen. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Dee Dee. You just have to put your time in. I think that's the secret to success. Just be consistent, you know, and that is especially true with live streams. Is if you say you're going to be on at a certain day at a certain time, you must do it. It's imperative that you be consistent. I mean, if you're just going to record and put them up any old time, I'm not sure that it matters that much. But live streams, it's crucial. Here comes the but, you guys. Pay attention closely. I always put little dimples next to the crack. And I draw lines on here that I really don't necessarily draw in. It's really just so I know where the shading and stuff is going to be. Exactly. Read what Barbara Clark said. That's the absolute truth. Is that a fishbowl with a butt? Well, yes, it is, Kitty Jen. Hi. Yeah, the whole TikTok thing. Listen to Dee Dee. You know, the thing about information on the internet is they probably have it all already, at least our government. But I don't think you need to aid them without getting into huge conspiracies. You know what I mean? Okay, look at his sad little face here. I should have just put one fin on his back like he was a little baby shark in here. I don't think I'll. And I'm still using that same gray pen. I still love it. Well, Alyssa, there's nothing that says you have to do like a whole 3 hours either. You know, if I end short of time, I just end when I end. Hey, Artie Dar. Hi, Cat and Paste. Yeah, you could just give it a try and see. But you'd be surprised when you're live streaming how fast the time goes. Like, I'm always just amazed that my time is up and I've filled the whole 3 hours. It goes fast. You'd be surprised. And the thing is, you know, be sure and tell us like at Dee Dee's or something, because, you know, just talking to the audience and stuff makes it go really fast, surprisingly fast. But there are people that'll come and watch you color, and the audience is always really nice. I'm like Dee Dee. I don't get any crappy comments or anything like that. I trust that people are smart enough that if you don't like what I'm doing, turn it off and go find something you want to do. That life's too short to leave snarky comments. I don't even do that. I know y'all are really surprised, but I don't. See, Barbara Clark's agreeing with me. My cat's sitting in my drawer. Just reading chat real quick. Well, Alyssa, give it a try. And if you do it and you just find that it's just not for you, nobody's holding a gun to your head. I wasn't sure I would really like it. Yeah, just give it a go. Who cares? I guess I'll just double up on this pen in here. Another thing, Alyssa, is I think when you do this, you really can't be self-conscious, you know, like just do it. You'll be surprised how really kind people are. But growing an audience is slow, undoubtedly. So just don't go into it expecting that the first stream or so you're going to get a huge number of views. But I think too is, you know, like letting the community know what you're going to be doing. And I think a lot of us would support. So do a little shadow of the fish. Alyssa, you think Dee Dee made me do it? Probably Dee Dee did make me do it. Probably. All right, I'm going to erase some of the pencil lines, clean it up a little bit. Hopefully that ink's good and dry. I swear these back pages, they are getting so trashed out from the ink. You're going to take the blame. Hey, CB. Fishbowl butt. It's a fishbowl butt. But I think my favorite thing on this is just the look on the fish's face. Like, oh my God. How did I end up here? Can somebody tell me? I think that every time I walk into the Walmarts. Oh my God, how did I end up here? I have started adding the number down here because I was getting confused. Your channel will grow over time, Barbara. It will. All right. Is that everything? Seems a little. We all went crazy. I don't know if you guys remember back. Oh, I do want a darker gray. I didn't get them out. Oh, well. Back when YouTube changed their monetization policy, everybody went crazy, subbing everybody and trying to get people up to the minimum. A lot of those people I haven't seen around forever. And occasionally YouTube does do a clean out of subbies. People who have quit watching your channel or whatever. They do. I don't pay any attention to those numbers at all. Let's color these in two. I'm going to be happy when I have a whole Stinktober book of butts on things. Someday I should do a face-to-face. It's just that my setup isn't conducive to that. So, yeah, I haven't. All right, now we'll do the splatters. I've changed the ink for the splatters because that Schaefer ink I was using was just not drying. I mean, it was taking forever. So, and it's a fountain pen ink. So I don't know if the drying agent that they add, which they do, if the drying agent evaporated or what. But it just wouldn't dry. So I was like, okay, done. I should just probably throw it away. I had a piece of paper here. Where did I put it? Cover it up with a bunch of junk. Maybe this one will work. Yeah, that should be enough cover. I do try and contain the ink somewhat. That's why I do the book and stuff. And my brush that I was using for splatters fell apart. So, yeah. I hear you, Barbara. That's pretty much how I am about mine. I don't pay much attention at all. Yeah. I just do it for the people who want to come hang out here. And if you do, great. If you don't, well, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun. I got to cover up. Now, I have been taking a little bit extra care to cover up most of the drawing so I don't trash out what I just drew. So all right, now I think we're set up to do some splatterage. This is my worst part of this, but I like it after it's done. This poor paintbrush. Ugh. All right, just a little bit more right there and we're good. As I keep doing it. Okay, that'll be fine. Hit it with a heat gun real quick so I don't start smearing ink all over everything, because I would be famous for that. You do it for sharing your art, and also want art being my work. My goal is having that silver button. Well, Raul, I hope you get that silver button. That's never been a goal of mine. Oh, Barbara, thank you. Ink and Zentangles and rulers. Barbara loves my rulerage, Dee Dee. Ha ha. Where's Barbara when you need a song? I don't know. She wasn't at Dee Dee's this morning. She did say that she was going to be gone, I think. But I don't remember what she was going to be doing. Maybe real life stuff, which is really quite scary. All right, heat gun. Okay. And one thing I've been forgetting to do, because usually at this point, I would just set this aside and not touch it again. But I've been forgetting to put the white line through the checkerboard. So I'll do that today. So this one will get it before I photograph it. But Dee Dee, have you been impressed with my photos, Dee Dee? Hi, K-Berg. I hope I haven't missed anybody. When I want to pop up, I don't get a pop up. When I get on stream, I start popping up like crazy. What the hell is that about? I try not to draw over the splatter ink because it is not permanent and it will move. So I try and be a little careful about that. Right there, I just got it on that, so I need to wipe the nib off or I'll get some gray. I'll show you the cards that I have made for the Zentangles from this month. I found a bunch of new people too. Instructors and stuff like that, that their work is flippin' amazing. And then it makes me want to sit down and do more of it, but I don't know. I don't have time. See how I'm not trusting the black ink? I'm keeping my hands off it because I know what a mess I can be. Just drew over one. There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just there. Oh, why are you guys talking about food? Chocolate, vanilla, mint. What are you guys talking about? Oh, tea. I'm drinking raspberry tea. I've gotten addicted to that crazy stuff. So later on, I'll take that out. And did Dee Dee ever tell me whether or not she's proud of me? They have improved. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thanks, Mom. So I'll put that aside and go take a photo of it later. And here's all the cards I've been doing for ink. The Zentangle. These aren't them. These are the ones I did last night. And the other ones are over here. Here we go. This is all stuff that needs to be filed away in my box. Probably not in alphabetical order yet. So here we go. So these are all the ones that I didn't have cards for. This one I think could be really, really fun. I like this one too. This one's so simple, but it looks so cool when you actually use it. This one's also looks very ornate, but so simple to draw. This one I don't have perfected yet. This one I'm going to redo that card. But this design I really, really like. Some of them are so-so, and some of them I really love. I had drawn that one before. This one needs some highlights just down the top there. I love this one. So there's some fun ones out there. This one I did really bad. I don't care. Gives me an idea anyway. Now I need to put them in the book before I can file them away. They're not in the book yet. So I am a 12-year-old boy, right? Devin can tell you what she sent me last night as an idea if she wants. Where did you get the Zentangle patterns from? They're cute. Kitty Jen, there's a website called tanglepatterns.com. And when you go there, there's a row that has the alphabet across the top of it, numbers and the alphabet. Click on any of the letters of the alphabet, and it'll give you every Zentangle on that website, obviously, that starts with that letter. And you can draw there for probably years. But I've been finding a lot more over on Instagram. One guy I would recommend you follow is Thomas Pedros, P-A-D-R-O-S. He's from Spain. Hey, Martha. I'm glad you came to say hi to us. For those of you that don't know, Martha Audette is my sister. She's a big pain in the butt. Hey, Martha, I'm doing a whole book dedicated to you. Butts on everything. There's a butt on an avocado. There's butts on eggs. Butts on a chess piece. And you're just a butt in real life. I have to make fun of her since she showed up. You are a lucky sister. Martha, Devin might be being a little sarcastic there. Just saying. Well, thank you so much. You're welcome so much. Thomas Pedros, he is. Barbara, I love Thomas Pedros. Love, love, love Thomas. And there's another one I found. I was going to write it down so I could recommend it to you guys. I'll have it ready for next week. How about that? So I haven't done Pantone cards in a few weeks. So I thought, well, I'll just do some Pantone cards because I don't want to make a big ass mess because I got company coming. So I have to keep things kind of contained. And then after that, it's just like go crazy because you're not being sarcastic, actually. Oh, Devin, now I just want to hug your bossy butt. Martha is older than me and she's bigger than me. And she would beat my butt if I didn't behave. So when we're talking about fun growing up with me, I think she wanted to kick my ass most of the time. Just saying. So this one, if you guys can't tell, is a quick drawing of a carved pumpkin. And I thought, oh, I hope I don't wreck this. I'm so nervous about doing this, you guys, because I started doing one of these actually on a lighter orange card, and I trashed it out so bad. I finally just painted over it. So it's kind of close to the color that originally was, but I probably will never draw on that card. No, it was not fun. She was a royal pain in the ass. See, I told you, I know exactly what she would say to you guys. She's a pain in the ass. Stay away from her. She wasn't fun. So if you go on Goggle or any of them and look up pumpkin carvings, you can find the funnest stuff. So this is the one that I've kind of sketched out here quickly. And I'm going to try and use these acrylic gouache paints. But I am a little shy about these. I'm just saying. I'm sure she was. She's super fun now. So yeah, it's pretty typical of my immature ways. So now I just got to choose the colors or mix the colors. That's kind of just an orangish yellow, isn't it? I think we're going to go with that. I could put, now let's see how this works. Oh, I'm so nervous about this. I hope I can do this. And then I probably will go in and do the detail with colored pencil, because I'm just not good enough with these paints, you guys. I'm just not good enough. And I'm using a cheap liner brush, and I might end up having to get another one out because there are some pretty big areas. But let's see how this goes. I'm going to soften that just a hair with some little bit of white. No, the pumpkin's not going to have a butt on it. Well, it probably has a butt on it. You just can't see it. I'm pretty sure everything has a butt on it. Yeah, I like pencil over paints too, Dee Dee. It corrects for so many errors. Oh, I've used them, Melissa. I'm just not an acrylic painter. And I know this is gouache, acrylic gouache. I just don't have enough experience, I guess. So now you guys know that I'll do anything on stream and it won't embarrass me, because my feeling is if this turns out like crap, I just throw it away. Just throw it away. Be done with it. Hi, Joan. So now you've seen what I'm going to be doing. Get that dry, because I know me. I'll stick my hand in that wet paint in about a half a minute. All right. Let's do this. And the only reason I decided I would do the gouache today is because the edges of all this stuff is, I shouldn't have to blend much or anything. That's still kind of yellow, isn't it? I have to say, though, I do like the coverage of the gouache. The only other Pantone card that I've done, let's see, with the gouache, I'll just set that aside for a minute. With the gouache acrylic is that one and that one. Those are the only ones that I've had the guts to use it on. I tried another one and well, it was this one. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, it was the turtle that I started and I went, oh my God, I can't do this. So I didn't do it. Yeah, I think that's all. But I bought this crazy stuff because of Dee Dee. So now I feel like you need to use it. So I'll do the brightest first, and then I'll darken it. So you guys bear with me in my lack of skills. That's skills with a Z. I was going to do one of these in watercolor, and I may still yet. I don't know. I like doing these crazy pumpkins. Whoever designs them does really good. And one of the rules, I know I've told you before, but I'll say it again, that I do for my Pantone cards is try and leave at least 50% of the original color of the card. Now, some people aren't doing that, and I think you get to make up your own rules. So, you do you, boo. One thing I have learned now, on my Pantone cards, I covered them with matte medium because I didn't like the slick surface. So yeah, do you. But that alters the products and stuff that you can use. I was asking Dee Dee just a little while ago what she thought about using alcohol markers, and the matte medium will trash out your alcohol markers, so don't do that. Got a hair in there. And I'll go over this twice because I don't like that it doesn't lay completely flat. You can see why I'm not a great painter, huh? All right, hang on. Got to check my art. The picture cut it off, so I can't see all this edge over here, so I'm going to make it up as I go along. My water is back behind me because I just don't have so much room on here. A little too much water now. Yeah, I'll be able to do more after this week. Company should be gone by next weekend. We got a fun week coming up. Go out and mingle with people. Something I really enjoy. Martha, you still here? I went into the Walmarts last Sunday when we took Nikki back, and just needed a few things, mostly produce, but ran into Dawn in the cereal aisle. So that was kind of fun. Don is my brother, Martha and Maya's brother, and he lives about 45 minutes away from me. So it was odd. Well, I was in a Walmart that I normally don't go to. But it was odd to run into Don. So I got to see his new truck, Martha. It is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, did he get a nice truck? I think Robert was a wee bit jelly. We're not getting a new truck. Okay, I think that's all the real bright yellow. Martha doesn't care for art, so I'm not surprised if she doesn't stay. All right, I'm going to mix just enough of this. I need some more white. Just to go over this and smooth it out. It does smooth out nice on the second coat, so. And it covers really good too. So I'm not recommending them. You go over to Dee Dee's for that kind of enabling. I did like the stained glass coloring books, but I'm not a color person. But I was saying if I could get those on watercolor paper, I would really like to have one. So Devin, I might take you up on your idea. I told you I wasn't going to do it, but maybe I will. Devin suggested using carbon paper, graphite paper, and transferring the design onto watercolor paper, because I think some of those designs that Dee Dee showed would be awesome with watercolor, you know, where you could do wet on wet. And so I don't know, I might, after company leaves, I may just get off my wide load and do that. So maybe I will do one of those for you guys here in the coming weeks. We'll see. It was a good suggestion. As much as I hate admitting it, it was a good suggestion. Yes, I'm just watching, trying to be nice. He is so happy being retired. I saw all our family in Denver last. You're in Denver? God, what a shithole. Okay, my sister in that respect is very much like me. You're in Denver right now. Well, say hi to Alice and Larry and Charlene and everybody for me, Donette. I did get on Facebook and saw your pictures of your grandkids the other day. I hadn't been on Facebook in forever. And God, Lindsay's kids have grown. That was the only reason I was ever on Facebook to begin with, was to keep in touch with family, you know, kind of keep an eye on the great nieces and nephews and stuff like that. So I hated leaving it on in one respect, but I've never been happier on the other. How about that? So you're in Denver. Yeah, say hi to everybody. Where are you staying? We grew up in Denver, and part of the family's still there. I tell you, I don't miss much about Colorado, that's for sure. Okay, Dee Dee, pick out some really fun ones, okay? But Dee Dee, don't make them too detailed, because there's only so much graph papering that I want to do. But I trust you to pick out good designs for me, because you always do. Okay, now I'm going to darken this yellow that I've got, and we'll paint some more on here. This is a good start. And I know I'm slow, just bear with me. You're watching a person who should be learning, but is too busy running off at the mouth. I may have to soften some of this. We'll see. I'm in Colorado. It's weird here now and way too crowded. You're in Colorado. What part of Colorado? You don't have to give me an address or anything. Just let's see. What do I want to use to darken this? Just a general region like Denver, Boulder, Colorado Springs, whatever. What do I want to darken this with? Maybe I'll use a burnt umber. We'll see. It's weird. Well, see, Jim and I moved out of Colorado in 1996. And it was getting too Californicated then. So, yeah, there's really not much I miss. Maybe the family. If I could ski, I would still want to ski. But oh, you guys can't see what I'm mixing up here. I think I want it just a hair darker than that. If I could still ski, I probably wouldn't have left. But my knees got so gnarly I couldn't ski anymore. So, all right, this will be the mid shadow, right? You were in Colorado for one night after missing. Oh, so you got to stay out at the airport near Fort Collins. Okay, that's beautiful up there. I love that area. Sunny days. That's the thing about Colorado. Oh my God, Colorado has such awesome sunny days. But yeah, when the crowd started coming, it got not fun pretty fast. I'm going to add a little bit more white too. You go through a lot of the white, I've noticed with this acrylic gouache. I'll never use all these, so it won't matter anyway. But when you buy a set, you can't buy the individuals. That's the one thing about product that drives me crazy. They should give you a much bigger white. And I don't necessarily use the black very much, so I don't really care. Okay, this is dry. Maybe I need a little darker. Can you guys see? I don't think it's showing. Okay, that's a little too dark. And I'll crispen up the edges. Probably with a pencil. So Martha, I'm assuming Beth is with you. I hope you guys are having fun. I think you told me last time we talked that you were going. I had just forgotten. I'm having to watch this because I didn't draw this accurately, but we'll make it work. don't know what I'm going to do with the background of this either. Had trouble with your ability to work this damn thing. It's an age thing, Martha. Oh, you're home now. So glad. Traffic is awful. Yeah. Buy the whole bean gouache. Okay. That's a good suggestion. Hi, Seven. I am. I always have allergy attacks, Dee, and especially now with the weather changing and everything. Last night, oh, God, it was horrible. I'm not going to whine about it, though. But yeah, it was pretty bad. Now this in here is way darker, so. If I have to, I'll add some little bit of black to it. I hope I like this when I'm done. That probably was really dumb to add the brown directly, but I know it's not dark enough. And this does dry lighter. All right. It's not so dark in there and has more orange to it, so maybe I need to get out some orange. It's looking so creamy. Thanks, Alyssa. I'm going to add just a little bit of orange now because in this little guy's mouth, because he's sticking out further, it looks. Add just a little bit of orange. And keep in mind, I'm learning. So if this doesn't work, don't do what I did. If it works, I'll tell you. Do what I did. It worked great. Nope. Need a little darker than that. But I still want it slightly orange. Yeah, that's better. If you, I'm going to move the water. That's so annoying to me to have to go back there. You can reactivate the gouache if it's not dried for too long, but after this is dried, it's just like acrylic. You can't reactivate it. So. And when I draw on these cards, I use a hard lead colored pencil because it erases beautifully. So any of my lines that you can still see, they'll go away. And if anybody has suggestions to make me better at this, speak up. This actually is a little darker over here, so. And I want a dark outline up here. Now see, to me, this would be much more comfortable if I was using a colored pencil. But we're going to go with it and see. If we don't like it, we'll draw over it. I'll definitely even it out. Damn, girl. Yeah, these little thin lines are hard. Yeah, acrylic wash it. But if you catch it soon enough, Dee Dee, you can. Hi, Pixie Cora. Your iPad died. Oh my gosh. Devin, get an external battery. That's probably one of my very favorite things that I have ever bought myself is an extra battery for a tablet or your phone. It's awesome. I think I'm wanting this a little bit more dark. On this edge. Then I'm going to be really happy to get the pencils out and clean this mess up. Okay. All right, I'm going to, oh, do I want to do that or do I don't want to do that? Hard, hard, hard. Making decisions is hard. I think I'll use the dark brown. I can always go back over it with black if I want, but I think I'll stick with the dark brown. Got to turn it upside down. Oh, this brush is getting crusty or something. There we go. That's better. I just boogered his eye. Oh, well, it'll be okay. I'll fix it. The shading on the pumpkin, I'm definitely going to do with pencil. This was just a really big fat boy experiment to make me less afraid of the gouache, you guys. What number card is this on? Asking for a friend. It's the tangerine card, and it's number 15-1247. And the one that I probably would have chosen was another one. But yeah. Okay, now I'm going to fix this with a pencil. I just know it going in. I just know me. I just know me. I will put the line down for their teeth, but I'll do the shading. When his teeth are defined, it's going to be a lot better. I've got another one out that I might do, Devin. Oh, I just boogered that. That's okay. I can fix it, I'm pretty sure. And then back here, you really can't see much. It's just big old yellow. So I'll probably put some gray on that later. Give a hint of teeth back here, even though I can't really see them. It's a gnome that I'm going to paint even if I don't get to it today. But we still got plenty of time. Let me clean up some of these edges that are horrible. All right, looking at the camera, I think I'm liking it okay. Poor little thing. His life is dreadful. Actually, I'm going to lighten. Now, I've never painted on top of it, so I don't know if the top layer will cover the underneath. We're going to find out right now. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. I want this a little bit lighter. It covers pretty well, so that's good. This I'm going to make a little bit lighter. Now that I know that, I'm going to fix his pupil that I obliterated. Okay. Oh no, Mr. Bill. You know what? That's what was going through my head when I was drawing it, Devin. Hi, Amira. Hi, Lisa Welch. Anybody who came in that I maybe didn't see you come in. Hi, thanks for hanging out with us today. All right. What else do I need to do? Actually, I made that too brown too. All right. We're just going to go over that as well. Now you're seeing me recognize my screw ups. Maybe a little bit of brown in it. Okay, yeah, that'll be better. I think, I hope. And that one definitely is brown, so we'll just go over it like that. All right, that's a little better, I think. Maybe not. All right, I'm gonna do this little guy's stem has some green. I'm gonna use a dark green. Look at all these colors I used. Yay, me. It is scary that we thought the same thing, Devin. Now I know why your husband likes you so much. Oh, I think I glued this one shut. You know what? Maybe I won't get out paint for that because it's just that little area. I'll just use pencils. Hell. I can't open it. I glued it shut. And if I was you, Devin, if you think like me, you should be scared. Very, very scared. And I don't think I need the gouache paints for the gnome. He almost has no color on him, you guys. Just defining his face. Let's get out some colored pencils. Okay, so I want, the black is already out. I'm going to want kind of a brownish gray. I definitely need the green. A yellow. White, I think, is already out. It is. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get orange out just in case. That'll be white. We're going to use. We'll get this one out just in case. All right. Is that everything? All right. If we need more, we'll get them when we need them. Yeah, I washed it out. All right. Now I'm going to feel much more comfortable. Let's start by putting in. I had a bunch of grays already out, so there's the black, light gray. I think I'll use this one to kind of show me where I want. Because remember, the colored pencil actually erases very nicely. So if I get something down that I don't really want, I can erase it pretty simply. And the bottom you can't really see. Oh, I did forget. Well, that's okay. We'll use this. Robert's whispering me, open the garage. It's open.
Thank you.
Welcome. Now we'll see how well the colored pencil works on top. The yellow, it looks like it's going to cover okay. Wasn't sure if the yellow was going to cover that or not. And I'm not going to color in the pumpkin. The pumpkin is going to be just the color that it is. Let's see. I want a really, really good point on this pencil. know if you guys can see that, but there's a little bit of a shadow, so I didn't want it too dark though. And then up here, from here over, just dull it down a little bit. Thank God for pencils where you can straighten up the edges. We'll see how this will work. Not dark enough. It's quiet in here, sorry. See, I like crisp edges, you guys. So yeah, I have to do the crisp edge thing. Yeah. All right, that's looking better. Much, much better. Pretty soon it's going to be where I can't erase my little lines, so I better do that now. There it is. See, if I lose my mono zero eraser, that's it. I'm done. You guys may not even be able to see them. I don't know. I know what you see on screen and what I see are very different things sometimes. Up there, you don't really see the lines so much. Pencils can hide so much awesome stuff. My, Mr. Pumpkin, what big teeth you have. No lie. You're awesome. Perfect to bite little pumpkins with. And actually, oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll give him another little tooth down here, I think. I'm not sure what I should do in the background. I kind of would like to eliminate the orange. So that's why I probably shouldn't like do a shadow or anything now until I decide what I'm going to do. Should I just paint it black? What do you guys think? Would definitely make the pumpkin stick out. I'm going to try and smearage this out with a little Q-tip. Down here, you can't really see anything. And this is probably the better one. This is just a dry Q-tip. Because I've got the matte medium on here, it just sits on top, so usually you can smear it out pretty good. fill in those cracks a little bit and soften it somewhat. And if it doesn't do what I want, I'll get out some mineral spirits and dissolve it. Because you can't really see the lines in the pumpkin. It's more just shading, right? So get rid of the white over here. And this up here, I drew that way too big. You can't really see that at the angle of the pumpkin. All right, let's use the white and put some highlights on. And I didn't want to put the whole line in, more the illusion of an indent, you know. I don't like that down there. I don't know. I'm still not a huge fan of that gouache paint, I have to say. I'm not giving up, but yeah, just not a huge fan. Maybe I'll get better. He's not a nice pumpkin. Well, what did you expect, Dorothy? Peter Pumpkin Eater. That's a good name, Cat. One thing I will say for Cat and Paste, Cat and Paste is the best punner on the planet. He's not a good guy. Who cares? Who cares? All right. Blend out a little bit of this white, I hope. And then we'll draw a little gnome face. This poor little guy, he really, I don't see much shadows in him, but I want him to have some more. I'm just sitting here critiquing. Not sure I love it, but I'm not hating it either. Feel like okay, that I like. All right, you guys didn't tell me what to do with the back here. Okay, now these, I'm going to do that a little darker. A lot of rough edges, man. Okay. You want it black? Yeah, I'm thinking black too. While you have the warm gray out, shade the left side of the pumpkin. The left side. Over here, oddly enough, there's no shading, but we're going to do it. We'll do it anyway. Looks too flat. I use the gouache. Let me get out so I can just smear that easier. Hopefully I won't hate this. I don't have to worry about the edge of the pumpkin so much if I do the black background. Is that better, Barbara? Don't want to obliterate too much of the orange, though. Oh, man, I buried the paint. I wish you guys could see this place after a stream. OMG. I freak out every time. Even some maroon around there in the shading. I think I'll get out a little bit bigger brush. I have to find one that I don't mind trashing out. I don't use acrylic very often, so that should be enough. Let's see what brush we've got here. I think this is a garbage brush. I'll get the maroon out in a minute, Barbara, if I don't forget. The background will help a lot, so oh well, I'll just clean it up. And if I've watered down the gouache too much, I will go get just regular black acrylic. You can tell I'm definitely not Dee Dee when it comes to paints, right? That girl can paint faster than anybody I ever saw. You don't want to thin it down too much, but it definitely moves better if you add a little bit of water to it, for sure. There we go. That's better. I watered it down too much. Let it dry and go over it. I almost drew fun spiders today because I did it for a envelope that I created over the weekend, and it was fun. Yeah, well, I could draw fun spiders for him because I'm not a huge Halloween person, but I feel like I have to participate because of you freaks. I used to love it when there were kids, though. That Halloween was actually one of my very favorite holidays because the kids coming to the door. We had a family across the street from us in Boulder that whose mother made the most amazing and awesome costumes for these kids, and they were adopted kids. So when you went to the front door, it was like you were answering the door for the United Nations, you know. There was a little I think he was Japanese kid, freaking adorable. There was just, it literally looked like the United Nations out there. And the mother obviously spent so much time on these kids' costumes. You just wanted to dump the whole bag of candy in their bags, you know. But since I have not had one single, the first few years I lived here, I bought candy and stuff thinking, well, we might get, I knew there wouldn't be a lot, but I figured there might be some. In the 20, how many years have I lived here? 26 years. I've never had one single trick-or-treater. Not one. Not even an adult with a shot glass. Like, these people just don't come to your door on Halloween. Now, if I buy candy, it's just justification so I can eat it. But I saw the most disgusting video of some Reese's peanut butter cups that somebody had bought at Walmart, and they were opening them, taking them directly out of the bag and opening them, you know, opening the foil. And you guys, there were worms, literal worms crawling out of those candies. So now I'm just like, I can't even buy candy anymore because they're going to poison me with worms or something. Grossest thing ever. But you know, I know that I shouldn't believe the videos that you see because, and it's going to be more and more true as time goes on, you guys. because with AI, they're going to be able to generate anything. Okay. So you can't trust a video. You can't trust a photo. You can't trust anything you guys see. And if somebody else hasn't told you that, you can thank me later, because honestly, they can literally create anything. So don't believe what you see. But it sure grossed me out about the candy. And Reese's peanut butter cups were one of the few candies I even liked. So they ruined that for me too. Not that I'd buy them. Candy's gotten so ridiculous expensive. I'm not sure how people can justify it, frankly. All right. Well, this tape is not letting me get to the bottom here. Let me see if I can just... I'm going to wreck something here any minute, okay? So just be prepared, because I am definitely going to wreck something. Me and paint is a scary thing. When it comes to chocolate, I'm willing to take the chance. I'm not sure I am, Kat. I'm just really not sure I am. I mean, but it was so convincing because they were taking it right out of the bag and opening it, you know? So I was like, well, that's more trustworthy than some of the things I've seen, you know? But yeah, it was pretty gross. Now I'm just covering up the places where I screwed up. There we go. Oh, I like it way better with the black background. Black background was perfect. Last year you had 150. Oh my God, Martha. Yeah, it doesn't have to be true, right? Extra protein. Y'all are gross. Yeah, the background makes a big, big difference. Now I'm going to want to darken maybe some of these areas in here, but yeah, I like that black background. Awesome. 150 kids coming to your door. Now, see, if I had kids coming to the door begging for candy, I would like Thanksgiving. I would like Halloween. But because we don't have the kids, it's just like, what's the point? There's nothing good about it. All right. Just make sure I've got no orange showing through. I'm guessing that there's at least 50% of the orange left, right? Have I broken my own rules, you guys? And I can clean up those edges. I did pretty good on the edges, though, I think. And then I'm going to say I've trashed out the back, but I really haven't. Yeah, I did pretty good on the edges. I might sharpen them up a little bit with a pen. But yeah, I'm good with it. I like that black background. All right, now, hang on, let me get the maroon. Let's see. Yeah, this one will probably have to work. Maybe this one is better. Never sure. I'll keep my hand off the black as best I can. Yeah, see, as soon as and I'm getting ready to put my hand in it right now. You feeling better now, Barbara, a little bit? It was a good suggestion, so thank you. More mess. Love this, but need to see you be more messy, please. Mark, go sit in the corner. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, the black really helped. Yep. Appreciate you guys a lot. Yes, more mess. Pixie, if you've not met Mark, Art Exploration, just above you, enjoy his company over in the corner, would you? All right, that's got to go in the wash up pile. Just looking at my art, my actually, let's see if I want this one. I'm going to call this one about done. I'll probably tweak it later. Still got a little bit of cleanup, but yeah, it's okay. I'm liking it. Just so hard to smooth out that acrylic gouache. I swear. I'm just going to darken this a little bit. All right. Yeah, he's looking badass. All right, let's see. Unless you guys have other suggestions, I'm going to call him done. I go to the corner, but I'm going to leave a mess there for you to clean up later. I expect nothing less of you, Mark. Martha gives out bags of candy. Oh my God, I've already started filling candy bags. I like having the kids come. Millie will go nuts, I'm sure of that. Well, you do bags of candy, Martha? You're not giving out candy corn, are you? If you give out candy corn at Halloween to the kids, I'm going to disown you. We can't be sisters anymore. Okay? Don't do candy corn in bags for them. That's stupid. I don't like that. Give them big ass Hershey bars. CB, I just or Alyssa, I just told you if they're putting candy corn in there, don't talk to her anymore. All right, no more suggestions. The pumpkin is okay. I'll have to put a date on it. You know what? I'm gonna have to wash this brush again because I think I got my hand in that or something. Because I can see the orange. You guys probably can't see it. I can see it. And then I got to put this aside before I really trash it out, okay? For real. Okay. That's good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Call it done. And then this next guy, I didn't do as much of a drawing. I barely got him down because I was really trying to pay attention at Dee Dee's today. I really was. I love the masks. And when you guys use like glitter and stuff, I really like that. I just can't do the glitter. Candy corn, yuck. See? See? Oh, and then Barbara Clark saying candy corn, yum. Thank you, Cat and Paste. Yeah. Barbara Clark can have my candy corn as well. That's just like pretend candy. That's not even candy. Now, I have drawn candy corn. I like to draw candy corn. I should have done candy corn on one of these. But to put it in your mouth and eat it, no, I'd rather, I don't know what I'd rather do, but I'd rather do anything. I dig it, love it, and think you're awesome. I do give big ass Hershey bars. There you go, Artie Dar. That's the way you should do it. If you're going to give out anything, give big ass Hershey bars. Okay, I do have a little bit of, I'm going to try and, I drew on this light blue card, and I know it probably looks white, but it's actually a really, really light blue, and I drew on it with white. But this is the little gnome that I picked. Oops, hang on. Let me see. If I lost him, we're in big trouble. No, hang on. Okay, there he is. Whew. And to say, the tatting I still have from when I drew it the first time, and I'm going to draw another one. No candy corn. Here is their bag. Popcorn ball, pretzels, 3 candy bars, milk duds, and sour candy. Dang, girl, you giving away your retirement? Do you have to sell off some of your assets to do that for the kids? Good on you, girl. So this is the little gnome we're going to draw. And I'm going to leave the background on this one, the light blue, because I like it. So I'm going to kind of work from the background out. I'll add some, and I'm not going to use the gouache paint, okay? Because I've had enough of that for one day. I can only take so much, and I'm at my fill. Okay, now another question I have, Martha, is do you buy the popcorn balls or do you guys make them? Because in this day and age, you can't give out homemade stuff because people are going to think you put razor blades or ecstasy in there. So please tell me you don't make the popcorn balls at home, but I do love popcorn balls. Another thing I would let you make for me if you want, Martha, and I only want it this time of year, but if you want, you could make me candy apple or caramel apples. See, if I was a kid, I would love to get that, but you can't do it because parents don't trust people, and I can't say that I blame them in all honesty. So, yeah, please tell me you did not make it yourself. I'll just take out all the blue pencils because I'm not sure which ones I want. And then I'll leave the shading pencils. But the orange, yellow, that can all go away. So we'll put away part of them. And this green and this green. Yep. I go to Sam's Club. It's cheap. I like Sam's Club too. I think I'm going there either tomorrow. I don't know. I've got to find out for sure when Jackie's coming. But yep, I'm going to Sam's Club. Do they have popcorn balls there? Martha, do you like muffins? They have the best muffins at Sam's Club. I just found them not very long ago. Those bad boys are delicious. All right, what color blue do we want? These are, well, these are the long blues. The short blues are in their little compartment, so I guess I should be looking at both of them, huh? Everything is wrapped. Okay. I didn't think you were that stupid, but you know, when people get old, they do stupid stuff. So I'm just checking on you. I know Beth will kind of keep you in line, though. But if you start acting like mother, that's it. I'm going to have to drive up there. I think this is the blue that I'm going to use, the non-photo. Okay, I have the light blue just in case. Mother would probably give out a can of mushrooms with the expiration date in 1972. All right. Oh, I forgot to get skin tone. Sorry, guys. Just bear with me. We can get him done in the time we have left. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. The problem I'm going to have is covering up this blue with the skin tone. We'll try that one. He's actually more well, we can color him any color we want because we be the boss. Did you hear that, Mark? I am the boss. I don't know which one I want. We'll just get them all out. I do adore your humor. I love in here. Thank you, mods. You also got pennies and raisins. I don't know. I think for Halloween, there's absolutely no reason you can't. Yeah, this is the one I want. You can't have good candy. You know, it's not like you eat it every day of the year. So you might as well be able to have it on Halloween. And these parents that take their kids' candy away, please tell me you're not parents that take your kids' candy away. I will say my parents never did that. Never took our candy away. We got to keep it and eat it. Okay, we'll get his little face in here first, and then I'll outline his clothes. You're such a shit. Thank you, Martha. I learned everything I know from you. So I'm not sure what that says about you, but if you're like me, it does not suck to be you. All right. I need a really fine tip. Here we go. We'll get out a multi-liner, the tiniest little multi-liner I can find. This one's going to be microscopic. Okay, we'll draw his little eyes in here. I still do love these pens, these multi-liners. You have to be a little careful because you can't forget that you're drawing on acrylic product. So I don't necessarily want to kill this pen, but the beauty of these pens is you can buy the replacement nibs and the ink. So, well, I don't want to kill the pen. If I do, I don't have to replace the whole pen. I can just, oh, one eye's really big and one eye's literally little. That's not so good. Hang on, we're going to fix that because I just goofed up. Here's the beauty of colored pencils on matte medium cards. Okay. His pupil is going to be that big, so let's draw that in first. Okay. So his eye will come out like this. He'll just have a lot of white in his eyes. That'll be okay. You can't draw with pencils, but you can with embroidery floss. Well, that's a good thing then, I guess. Okay, so the shape here will be like this. I don't know how much, if any, I'm going to outline him. So, but his eyes I definitely want outlined. Okay, that's pretty much as much color as is going to be on his face. We'll see if you guys can see the white. I guess if I'm drawing gnomes and pumpkins, I must be ready for the holidays, huh? That'll be gray, gray. I can't hardly see my own drawing. And you guys, if you're in Canada, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Devin said she had her meal last night at her sister's. So, yeah, it's getting that time of year for sure. I'm really glad I'm not painting this, you guys. I might have to use some gray ink though, but we'll give it a go and see. What is it with these damn pop-ups? Big and small eyes are a trend too. And funky fun, exaggerated. Well, they're about what they're going to be now, Artie Dar. Okay, we'll give him some white cuffs on his little jacket here. Add that later. All right. I'll go ahead and draw. I couldn't make his hat quite as big as shown in the original because these cards just aren't that big. Like, I don't know, what am I working on here? 3.5, 4. Yeah, not quite 4 by 3.5. So for a guess, that was pretty darn good. We'll give him a different color mitten. Yep, only I want that. Let's give him kind of a blue-green mitten. Can you guys see him okay, or should I bring you in closer? I'm thinking I should bring you in closer. Hang on. I should have done that before, huh? Sharpen. Pencils always work better when they're sharp. One nice thing about covering these with matte medium, I'm trying to justify my covering them with matte medium. You can move the pencil on top of them. Is Martha leaving? Bye, Martha. Call me. And then I'll give you a hard time in real life. So I'll just show you, because I don't want to cover it in solidly. See how I can smear that pencil with the white? That's one technique on here that I've learned that I do really, really like. Because the pencil, the wax doesn't get absorbed into the paper at all, so it just sits there on top so you can maneuver it, and I like that. And don't spit on it if you can help it. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Go forth with awesomeness. Well, I'm glad she's been coming back. All right, let me go around this. Where's that gray that I sharpened? It's really a dark, dark brown, but I'm going to use it anyway. But again, just like I'm drawing this with a darker color, I can smear that too. So you have to be careful. Let's start down here. Okay. Was using the non-photo. Okay, that's this one. It's funny that a lot of this is going to end up being white. In the back of the card already looks white. You can see his beard though. And see that it's lighter, so. But this is a very, very light blue. I'm thinking, dangerous. I was thinking about putting a pattern on his robe. I was thinking about maybe using a stencil, but man, that's going to be small, isn't it? Trying to leave his gown about the same as the background, okay? Be a thunker and think all the thunks you can. For real, Artie Dar. I don't think you guys can see in the picture I'm looking at. He has some texture to his robe, and I was thinking, how do I want to recreate that? Wondering. I guess I could draw it. I don't know if I have a light blue pen that will write on top of the matte medium. Just thinking, what do I have? I wonder if a pit pen would dry. I have a lot of pit pens. All right, let's get his eyes because he's starting to look weird with no eyes. Okay, the one in the original art has green eyes. So I think I'll try and do like the lightest green eyes ever. I'll have to hit it with a heat gun after I do this to make sure I don't smudge this black ink. That's why I was waiting until the end to do the black. I mean, I'm not done yet, but hopefully I can get it dry that I won't smudge it after I do this. I'm really happy for the cooler weather, though, I have to say. This weekend was gorgeous here. Doesn't he look better now with his eyes? Hey, Tina. You're going to put a butt in the beard. No, I'm not, Tina. I'm resisting the urge to put butts on everything. But I did do butts on things that you missed. There's today's butts on things. Here's a fishbowl butt for you. You like that? How are you, Tina? How's your mouth? I'm sure they gave you antibiotic. So take it. Use it. I'm going to put a little bit of blush on his cheeks. Hopefully that'll show up. If not, I'll have to get a darker one. Tina was having some trouble with her mouth this morning, and honest to God, I feel for her because there is nothing worse, in my opinion, than mouth pain. Mouth pain is the worst pain there is. One time, Jim and I were, well, the whole family was camping up at Taylor Reservoir in Colorado. Anybody who's from Colorado, I'm sure, knows Taylor Reservoir, but it's really quite remote, and there are no hospitals or doctors or anything around. And I got an abscessed tooth while we were up there. That was the most freaking agonizing thing I think ever, because I couldn't get to a doctor. I was absolutely miserable. And then when I did get home and called the dentist, he was like, can't see you today. And I'm like, what? What? So I was like 3 or 4 days like that, and I was not happy. I was not happy at all. So I was feeling really sorry for Tina this morning. Oh my gosh. All right, let's see. From the bottom of his nose, we're going to have a mustache going out like that. If this pen lives, it'll be a flippin' miracle. Oops. See how easy the nib comes out of there, you guys. I just yanked that nib right out. Yeah, this nib has definitely said enough, enough. I'll get a thicker one out. They should be right here. I'll get the 01. I flubbed up and put heat. Oh, no. Yeah, you got to do the ice thing. No heat on a bad tooth. I'm sure we've all been there. It's hell. I will say that for sure. Now I'm just going to give it a little bit of definition. All right, I'm thinking about, do I want to draw a background into his gown, or do I want to leave him in his gown alone and just do I don't know. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Stenciling the background or stenciling his gown. The decisions I have to make every day of my life. I'm trying to think if I guess I could draw him too. I think I'll just do the snowflakes in the background. I think that's what I'll do. Leave his gown pretty much just, it's just the opposite in the original, but I think I'm going to do it backwards. I think I'm going to do the background stenciled or drawn in and the gown just plain. What did he say? Dee Dee, glad they aren't suppositories. Yeah, that antibiotic, Tina, is going to make you feel so much better so quick. Stencil background. Ah, thank you, Tina. Yeah, he's a pretty cutie pie. He doesn't look at all like the original, but I just used that really for kind of an idea. And then I just do my own. So I'm trying to think if I have a stencil that is small enough. I don't think I do, so I think I'll just draw it. But because I want perfect circles, let me think. I should have thought of this stuff beforehand, but why would I do that? Because that would make so dang much sense. Don't you know? I'm just trying to think what pens I have that would maybe work. The only ones I can think of that I know are absolutely permanent that won't smudge or move after I get them down would be the Faber-Castell, the Pitt pens. Let me get them down and see what colors we've got. But I want a really, really fine nib, and I don't think the Le Pen would stay is the problem. I'm trying to think of something permanent, you guys. And I don't have that many permanent, really fine tip pens that I would have. So let me look at these. Okay, we'll just do a little experiment down here. Use our baby. Oh, that one's very light. It needs to be darker than that. And that's thicker than I really wanted to. All right, I'm going to try a Le Pen. Okay, that one's not bad. Okay, now we're going to do a little experiment. Because I'm going to do some different. Did that just get that dirty? Ah. See if I can erase. Need to wash your supplies, guys. Just saying. Just saying. All right. All right. I think if I hit it with the blow dryer or the heat gun, I can keep from smudging this. Keep your fingers crossed. If I can't, it sucks to be me. That's all I got to say. I do love these Le Pens, though. I will say that. All right, before I start smudging, let me hit it with a heat gun, okay? Yep, this is going to work just fine. Sometimes I'm brilliant, and I don't mind telling you guys. But until I hit it with a heat gun, I've got to be really, really careful. Because this will smudge, undoubtedly. And after I smudge it, I'm pretty sure there's no getting it back up, you know? Then I just have a big old fat blob on my paper. Dee Dee pastes down gems on hers. I draw bogus little circles. Hi, Bull. Yep, we're drawing just a little gnome on our Pantone card because I hadn't done one in a few weeks. These Pantone cards are going to take me a lifetime. Okay, do I want to just use the circles, or do I want to actually draw some snowflakes? I could really screw up the snowflakes. Should I try one or two? Let's try one up here. If we don't like it, we'll just cut it off. No, we won't. Ones like that would be okay. Don't you think? You think? All right, I'll do a couple like that. Just little ones. All right, Let me hit it with a heat gun real quick, because if I'm going to put my hand there, I'm going to goof it up for sure. You like my gnome with eyes? This was going to be one of those difficult color cards, so I'm glad I decided to do his little gown like this, because this was going to be a difficult card to do. It almost had to be a snow scene, you know? Yeah. All right. I'll see if I want to add more circles after I get these in, because I don't have that much time left. That Le Pen matches this colored pencil perfectly. So that's awesome. I can't believe I haven't smeared this yet. It's a freaking miracle. That's all I could say. Do you guys remember those puff paints? This would be a fun one to do those puff paints on. I'm sure some of you are old enough to remember them. I haven't thought of those puff paints in years. I can't even remember what we used to use them on. What did we use those puff paints for? Fur and snow, I guess. And I'm trying to smear that colored pencil in case you're wondering if I'm just absolutely screwing up or what. I wanted to do that. No stickles. I don't have stickles. Sorry. Sorry, dudes. No stickles in my world. You know what? I do need some little bit of pink, because now that I've made it cold out, he needs some little pink on his nose, don't you think? And I got the center there a little off. Nobody cares. It's okay. I use light gray. He looks so lopsided. Girlfriend just set off the smoke alarm. Uh-oh. Dee Dee took off. See you, Dee Dee. I'll talk to you later. He'd make an adorable plushie. Well, right now he's just living on a Pantone card. And this one, I'm sure that I've maintained 50% of the card color, so I'm cool. I've actually enjoyed doing these little Pantone cards. I really have. Probably should have done this shadow in this color. Yep, well, my time here is almost done, so we'll add a little bit more gray to his beard. I think he has a little tongue in there. What are you going to do with all the Pantone cards? Jen, I'm not sure. I probably will buy like one of those little photo albums or whatever and just put them in there and keep it like a journal. I don't have any plans at all for what I'm going to do with them, but I do know that I need to date it. Did I put all those pens away? I guess I did. All right, we'll just use this. What have I done on the other ones? Let me see. I've been trying to date them. So, okay, it was September since I did one of them. And look at, I did a worm with a butt on it, if you can believe that. So, oh, I wanted to do a little shadow around him down here. I do like to kind of ground stuff. I don't like to just leave it hanging, so give him a little ground to stand on. Smear that in a little bit. All right. What is today? 10/9? It is. All right. I'm going to call him good. Where's the other one? How could I lose the pumpkin that I set him behind me so I wouldn't smush up his paint. So there's the pumpkin. There you go, Vol. You think I do just sweet little nice things all the time? No, not true. You want him, Dorothy? Well, get out your supplies, and when you have some time, draw him. You'll post your cat book. Oh, cool, Pixie. Thank you, Terry. Let's see, today's 10/9/23. So now I feel all caught up. My Inktobers are caught up. My Pantone card, at least I did a couple of Pantone cards to add to the collection. Let me take these little. Oh, how did I get the thing all the way up there? Damn, Sam. All right, here, we'll just put some more ground underneath them. I taped that in the total wrong place. What the hell is the matter with me? Don't answer that. If you know, please don't answer that. I don't really want to know. I just ask these idiotic questions sometimes. Okay. Well, that means the measurement I gave earlier probably are wrong. I am doing the Inktober Zentangles Pixie. Here, I'll show them to you real quick. I'm doing them in my Beast. Pumpkin's awesome. Oh, Tina, you weren't here for that. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, wait. I thought Janet was more of a dainty flower. Of course I am, Vol. You should have heard my sister when she was here earlier, how we talked to each other. I'm not sure dainty flower would be one of the words that I use. Okay, so I'm doing one a day in my beast. And so yeah, I'm caught up. I'm actually a day ahead, I think. So yeah, these are all the Inktober Zentangles. And I put a note here, pay bills. I actually did pay the bills, so yay me. So yeah, we're not very well, we're getting close to halfway into it now. Barbara, you're doing this. Have you found a pattern for the Tangle Enoch, ENOC? It's, what day is that? It's for the 21st. And yesterday I was trying to make up the cards and I couldn't find a pattern for that. Look sadly at the chair I was going to get for Janet. Well, I guess you won't be needing this. It can be a little bit tarnishable. I'll still wear it because I look good in tiaras. Go look at Dee Dee's Barbie photography. I do look exceptionally good in tiaras. I'm not there yet. Let me look on the list. Yeah, because that one I couldn't find a pattern for. So I thought, well, I either wrote it down wrong, which is entirely possible. I just don't know. It's just weird that, yeah. And then I haven't looked at any of it. Now, Onomato, the 25th, I know I've drawn that one before, and Poke Root, I know that one I've drawn before, but the rest of them, they're all new to me. Every one of them. Well, except not this side, because I'd done Nayu. Yeah, so they're actually really fun patterns, and if you guys haven't tried them, at least try them. You can get them done really quick. It's surprising how quick you can get this stuff done. It's not a huge commitment. It's done before you know it. And then when you're all done, it's just like, look at all this cool stuff I have in my book. We can talk about it later, Barbara. But yeah, if you know where to go look for that pattern, I would appreciate that, because I was going to try and get at least all the cards done for the box. Oh, I really have to clean up the bottom of this one. Check out the mess I made down here. Yikes. We can clean that up really quick with a pen and a ruler. Just clean that right up, right up, right up. Yeah, it looks about straight to me. And this pen is permanent, so I just have to let it dry for a minute. And this pen, believe it or not, does not mind writing on acrylic. Now, I'm not sure how much I would draw on acrylic with it, but yeah, on these Pantone cards, which is matte medium, doesn't seem to bother them at all. I guess because it's rollerball. Now, I don't know if that's true of all rollerballs either, because I'm not an expert. Well, I am, but not on that. Oh, okay. CB, you know what? It won't work on my StreamYard, but I will, I'll go back to YouTube and get it later. Screenshot of Enoch. We'll email to you. That would be great, Barbara, or just send it on IG, whatever. Pam, hi, by the way. I hate to tell you that I had to return your zines. They did make it here the day after I had done the swap. I felt so horrible. I called Dee Dee. I was just so bummed out. I was so bummed out, but I did just turn around and return them to you. I'm so sorry. Just write it down. Oh my God, CB, do I need to start calling you bossy butt? What the hell, man? I can talk to CB like that because she's talked to me like that in the past, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember exactly when, but I'm sure she did. Okay. All right, Bossy. I might have a new Bossy around. Dan, Danny Girl. DannyGirl.com. Okay, thank you, you guys. Barbara, go ahead and email it to me anyway. You would never take Devin's job. Devin, I'm sure, would love for you to take her job. She is probably sick of me. But in all fairness, that girl only encourages my badness. She's sending me stuff on Instagram, private message all the time that just makes me more immature all the time. So, yeah. It is all Devin's fault. I'm pretty sure of it. So we at least got some fun stuff today, you guys. And then what else? Oh, the Inktober. So yeah, we got some serious artwork done today. All of it incredibly immature. We look at that poor little fishy living in a butt. All right, you guys, I've taken up enough of your time. So I really do appreciate you guys hanging with me. Barbara, I need to see your whole collection. So you guys try and be kind to each other. Right now, the world is just such a crazy place. Say your prayers for all of us, really. Yeah, just be kind. I'm trying my best. All right. Love you guys. See you later. Bye.